Behold and tremble! I am an extremely powerful sleep demon named Somnifer. I am here to feast upon your nightmares for your transgressions against humankind. Who in the hells are you? Let's see. Let's check my notes. Target occupation, boring. Target offenses, target's likes, target's dislikes, target's phobias. Oh, I love this spot. Oh, wait. Stay on topic. Oh, target's description. Oh, here we are, finally. White hair, wrinkles, and ancient beyond description. Yeah, that sounds like a description to me. Yeah, anyway. You certainly don't look like an ancient and evil wizard. I was so looking forward to feasting on his dreams until he was so sleep-deprived that he willingly formed a pact with me and gave me his heart. Oh well. Wait, is that rumor about somebody stealing girls' hearts about me? I never thought about it that way. I'll have to sort this out later. Although I don't exactly mind being weird. Anyway, there's been some mistake. You are not my intended prey. Sorry, whoever you are. I think the endless hells are asleep. This is embarrassing. This is a first for me. I might as well poke around while I'm here. Can't be called nosy if they're asleep. For all I know, you're the sorcerer's secret love child, and that's why my spell brought me here. Or maybe it's just the storm outside. As unlikely as either of those is. Yeah, this room doesn't exactly reek of evil wizard child. It's just pleasant and cozy. Nice collection of books, mementos, and cute pictures. Ugh, I never understand the human preoccupation with collecting things to simply put in a room. Well, that settles it. Time to hit the bricks. I am sure I can still find a mildly powerful sorcerer of some variety to torment tonight. Although, you have the distinct aura of a latent and unrealized talent. I must applaud my sagaciousness for noticing you. I was quite intent on carrying on without giving you frankly, a second thought. But now you have my attention. Previously you had my interest, but now you have my attention. There is something about you that I can't quite put my finger on. Ah, I see. I don't envy you, human. That's a nasty little curse you've got on you there. You don't even know you're cursed, and yet it's slowly eating away at you. Cursing somebody to suppress their magical abilities and to never sleep well again. You must have pissed off quite a powerful witch, or demon, or sorcerer. Perhaps I should stick around a little longer. Maybe I can help you, and you can help me. The question is, what to do with you? I suppose I could turn myself into a small cat and wait for you to wake up, and then spin some little yarn about how I'm your familiar come to teach you magic, and then I could form a pact with you. Or, to play devil's advocate, I can just dive into your dreams and help you awaken those little abilities of yours directly. Although I would expect you to remonstrate in that scenario. A being of pure terror appearing in one's dreams surely would cause quite a fright for a being as frail as a human. Anyway, am I really that bad? I thought humans liked creatures with horns and tails. Like those elk things that humans are always getting too close to. Humans like danger, surely. Why else would they become adventurers or attempt to play with deadly animals? Surely this means humans would enjoy my presence and company. And if you weren't annoyingly cute human, I would simply move on and find an already awakened, and not to mention uncursed, magician to form a pact with. But I'm in a bit of a bind. I use most of my remaining energy reserves to end up here. So we're stuck together. Or I suppose you're stuck with me, if I speak more truthfully. I need you, but you don't exactly need me. So I'll need to make this work. Well, we may be stuck with each other for quite a while, so I ought to go ahead and introduce myself. It's not fun introducing myself to somebody who's asleep and can't have that slack-jawed expression of looking at me with terror and awe. How about I just half wake you up? A little bit of sleep paralysis should do the trick nicely. Rise and shine, sleeping beauty. Behold, I am a powerful and scary nightmare demon named Somnifer. Feel free to be awestruck. No, I'm not a dream. Don't just stare at me. Are you not afraid? No, I don't want you to be afraid. Which is a first for me, to be honest. It's just that it's the normal reaction I get from humans when I visit them. Well, because when I typically visit mortals, it isn't good for them. Oh, wait, calm down. I'm not here to hurt you, pet, or anything like that. I intended to feast on the nightmares of a powerful sorcerer in the area, but my spell brought me here for some reason. Would you happen to know if you annoyed or miffed the Sorcerer of the Wastes in some way? Why do I ask? And no particular reason, just, you may have a, how do I put this? A very small, barely noticeable, practically insignificant, yet extremely debilitating and very severe curse on you. What curse? Okay, well, you, my mortal friend, are capable of magic, but it seems somebody doesn't want you to know that, and has cursed you. I can help you with that. In exchange. Oh, not much. Just a small exchange. A small pact. In exchange for attempting to remove your curse, and you learning some magic from me, you'll allow me to feed on your dreams. Oh, heavens no. No, I only do the nightmare thing for people that unequivocally deserve it. And when I'm feeling particularly litigious. If you don't wish to have nightmares, which as I understand it, most humans don't. If you don't want nightmares, simply let me into your mind willingly, and I can create for you a dream of my design. I assure you, I can create something that you will find most pleasant. You see, I can feed on dreams of positive energy. Frankly, I can do it more easily than negative dreams, but I just do enjoy being vindictive against those who deserve bad dreams, so I don't often get the opportunity to enjoy nice dreams. Why? Why, because I like you, human. I know we haven't spoken much yet, but I certainly like what I see. Your bedroom and your face. Are you blushing? How cute. I do enjoy the color red. Now, do we have a deal? All you have to do is shake my hand. Come on now. Take a gulp, take a breath, and go ahead and shake my hand. Won't you shake a poor demon's hand? I have no other option. Delightful. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Let's go. So, what do you think? Pretty cool, huh? The sounds of the highways and the AVs flying overhead, and the sights and the sounds of the overstimulating lights and all these high rises and everything around. Welcome to the City of Dreams, more formally called Night City, but the moniker of the City of Dreams is quite fitting for tonight, don't you think? Now we just need to decide what we're doing here tonight. Should we take a trip to Dogtown? I doubt the president will be there this time. Maybe I could transport us to one of the Samurai's old shows and see Johnny Silverhand performing live. Oh wow, what a fun time. Ooh, wait, I have something even better. We can go find a brain dance of drifting among the stars, or maybe we can get some sick new cyberware. Shum. Does that sound good? Right, sorry, I am getting a bit ahead of myself. I'm sure you're very confused by everything you're seeing, aren't you? You're not used to seeing buildings piercing the sky like this, or vehicles flying through that sky. How about we just sit atop this tower and watch the lights of the cars on the highway and the sounds of the AVs flying past? Oh, like this one. Wouldn't it be just a dream to fly around in one of those? What? A demon can't enjoy making a good pun. Good, as I don't intend to stop. No, I don't have any other puns right now. No, it doesn't work like that. I can't just... Okay, if I come up with more, you'll know. Unless you don't, or ignore my, masterfully crafted wordplay. That would be quite rude. Anyway, let me think of a question while we sit up here. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Well, okay, you don't know the names of these districts. How about you just point? Right? I have an idea. How about I take you on a little tour? Oh, don't worry, we're not leaving the comfort of this rooftop. Trust me, okay? I'm gonna sit behind you, and I will guide your finger towards the different districts and tell you about them. Comfortable? Good. Here, put your hand in mine, and I'll point you towards the districts of Night City and tell you about them. Alright? Let's start down here in the south. Yes, over there, with the stadium and the Ferris wheel. Actually, that stadium is somewhere else. We'll get to that. That area is called Pacifica. It's mostly abandoned by most residents of Night City, save for the local Haitian community. There's a large group of very competent net runners they're often called the Voodoo Boys that live over there. Now if you look just slightly to the side here, I'll just point your hand right there. That stadium is the heart of what's called Dogtown. Dogtown was founded a while in the past by a soldier who didn't want a war to end, if I remember correctly. I wouldn't go wandering around there if I were you. It's incredibly dangerous. And right over here to the southwest is Santo Domingo. It's one of the oldest districts in Night City, you know. And due to its location, it avoided a lot of damage from the Fourth Corporate War. But nowadays, it's constantly being fought over by many corporations. So maybe don't go there, either, due to the danger. I don't want to see such a cute face getting hurt. Hush. We're not done looking at the districts yet. Hold your questions until the end of the tour, darling. Anyway, next up on our little tour is Haywood. Haywood is a crowded little suburb. It has some nicer parts in the north end near the city center, but also some very seedy areas if you look deep enough. Which, by the way, in Night City, looking deep enough means looking anywhere. If you have eyes, you're gonna see shady stuff. That's also a no for you. We're not going there. We're gonna save the city's center there for last. Let's just skip on over it. Right there, that is Westbrook. Westbrook is home to many wealthy elites, celebrities, and corpos. Westbrook is also the home of Night City's Japantown, so Arasaka Corp has a very large, if potentially only symbolic, presence in the district. And the Tiger Claws gang also has a rather large presence in the district, so somebody as cute and gullible as you might end up getting tangled up in some corpo fighting, and we don't want that. So let's not go to Westbrook, how about? We're almost done. Bear with me, love. Look up here to the north by the ocean with all the docks. That's Watson. Watson is one of the poorest districts in Night City, and is pretty damn dangerous. It's filled with abandoned factories and warehouses and that sort of thing that gangs operate out of. There's a lot of scavs in Watson, and I wouldn't want you running into them or being sold for spare parts. So let's stay out of Watson, alright, darling? And last, and least, depending on who you ask, there's the city center. The city center is the Corpo showcase in Night City. There's a huge roundabout with all the Corpo headquarters and towers. You see that giant one? It's Arasaka Tower. The Corpos, as I said earlier, can be easily vindictive and backstabby individuals, so you'll have to stay away from there. But I'm afraid that's all of Night City. It seems it's a bit too dangerous for you, my little raven, so we're just gonna stay here and listen to the sights for the time being. Remember, my goal is for you to be happy and safe and comfortable. I am weak, and I need to be able to feed on your positive energy. So perhaps let's find somewhere you actually want to be. Yes, let's do that. Are you ready to leave this city of dreams behind? Good. Let's go. Hello again. Welcome to the edge of my floating island. This island is small enough to stroll across before we wake, and don't worry, it's quite safe. Here, look out. Below you, there's an endless ocean stretching out, dotted with small, idyllic Greco islands. Listen. You can hear the waves crashing against them if you listen closely. And above us, we have an endless sky of darkness and stars. Just enough light for us to see, but dark enough not to be day. Unique, don't you think? I'm mute. I'm a sleep demon after all. I thought daylight wouldn't exactly be fitting for my world. Now here, take my hand and come with me. I'll show you more of my little island, assuming you're interested, of course. Delightful, thank you. You see, this path, it leads to the island's best spots, in my humble opinion. Here, we'll take a gentle stroll, don't worry about the pace. Up ahead, there's a small fork in the road. There's a small wooden signpost up there with directions toward those good spots I mentioned. I'm not saying the rest of the island isn't nice, of course. I just have my preferences, as everybody does. Alright, let's take a quick look. About half a mile to the left takes us to a quiet glade filled with birdsong, beautiful flowers and bees hurrying about their days. We could pick some flowers and watch the bees. But don't worry, bees don't sting us ever. Or we can watch the birds and read a book beneath a perfectly shaped tree root that feels as if it were made to cradle your back. Similarly, the right path leads to a little river winding its way through a small alpine meadow, with the miniature pica gathering flowers and marmots bustling about their days. After the meadow, the river cascades down to the sea below. We could also watch the small raft of otters playing and hunting in the river. Yes, a group of otters is called a raft. Isn't that just delightful? Oh, and don't worry, the otters are quite safe. They never fall into the ocean below. Nothing would get hurt on this island. This is my city of dreams, after all. Much quieter and safer than Night City. But don't you just adore alpine meadows? It's a remarkable environment with beauty and tranquility, unmatched in the mortal realm. And if you're quiet, the pica may treat you to their adorable little chirping song as they gather their flowers. Now, last but not least, actually, wait, I have an idea. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Here. Do you smell it? That's right, fresh bread. There are few things I love in the mortal world, but fresh bread, it's irresistible. So if we continue straight up this path rather than taking these side paths, we'll get to a little cabin where there's delectable, warm, and fresh bread waiting. What kind, you ask? Well, what kind of bread do you want? Ciabatta, focaccia, sourdough, Irish soda bread, whatever you desire, it will be there, waiting. Forgive me for getting a tad carried away. I don't know anything about you yet. I usually would prepare an extensive dossier on anybody that I was going to visit in their dreams, but clearly I had no such time to prepare for you. I apologize because I don't know if you like or can even eat bread, but I made the choice because I adore bread. Yes, I love bread, my little raven. I don't get much of it in hell. We mostly have smoke, ashes, and pacts and that sort of thing, but bread is so warm and soft and substantive. I can't resist bread. So yes, bread is something I couldn't avoid putting in this world. Now the cabin can have anything you wish for, and the island can travel anywhere you want. I'm quite powerful and can create a rather perfect replica of the mortal world if you wish. Or we could go to a scene more idyllic and fantastical if you wish. Either way, you can consider this your, forgive me, castle in the sky, your moving castle. This island is yours to do with as you please. It will reshape and change however you wish. If the island doesn't please you in its current form, it will become whatever you want. So, my adorable little raven, and holder of my pact and my master, how can I serve you today?